What's happening, everybody? We back in action. CBN, you know what it is. Money Mac, D. Lamar.
Yes, sir.
Yo. I know it's been a minute.
Man.
It ain't been a whole lot going on. It's that dead time.
Yeah, summer vibes.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
We cats got to get around and do what we got to do. We got family. We got whatever.
Vacationing.
A little bit
of vacationing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
you see my man up here looking like an island dude over here, tanned up.
So yeah, we've been enjoying ourselves a little bit, but let's ease into things.
Okay.
So
oh man, off top. Rest in peace to Gilly the Kid's son, Young Cheese, and it's an awful thing to lose a child, and especially in a the traumatic way that life was. So rest in peace. Peace and blessings to you and your family, Gilly.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that.
So we easing into the show. Let's ease into some of these sports. Now I know y'all see the setup. Okay. So the champ then told me to come with my Dolphins gear, and I was ready for it, but I was not ready for this.
Well, see, what I was gonna say is I can't really do nothing when it's that dead time in sports. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You got pickleball now, cornhole. Okay. You feel me?
Hey, I'm nice.
I mean, you see what I did with my cornhole. Yeah. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's what I think about.
I got you.
Or I mean, I could have talked about Chad Johnson jumping into a grown man's arms. Did you see that?
No. As well as they pick up a big win here in the final stop. And look at that celebration.
Oh, shit.
Play the clip. Yo, well, I don't know what that's about.
Pause.
Well, they keep pause, though. Pause automatically. Yo.
I did. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that's no good.
That's no good. On the cornhole?
Yo, speaking of Chad Johnson, the big ESPN shakeup, right?
Okay.
And Undisputed on Fox Sports 1.
Okay.
I'm hearing that he is one of the possible hosts with Skip. Chad Johnson, the kid Nick Wright, Max Kellerman, Shady McCoy, and your boy Acho. So,
all right, so let's talk about something real positive right now. Jay-Z lyrics posted at the Brooklyn Library.
Yeah, man. I saw this about a week or so ago, man. I thought that was, he had a book release.
Okay.
Recently, and he represents Brooklyn
for sure
to the fullest. That's where he's from. And they paid homage to the king, having his lyrics posted all over the library, man. It's really big for me.
Okay.
People of our generation and our era, knowing how much Jay has given to hip hop. Okay? Definitely one of the greatest rappers to ever live.
Okay.
But now he's getting notoriety like that. That means a lot to me.
For sure.
To see it.
For sure.
For the culture. I mean, he's made, we don't want to talk about him financially, but he's seen as somebody of high influence in the culture, for sure, for what he does.
For sure.
His ownership, his branding, that people come and meet with him to talk about business ventures because of things that he's done. So,
okay.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I like Jay. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shout out to the genius, man. I ain't mentioned you. Shout out to the
genius. We miss you
man.
already, man.
You know what I'm saying? He not really a fan of Jay. You know what I'm saying?
The genius, dog. The genius got his own.
You know what I'm saying, man? So that's what's up.
Yeah.
I wish I would post my lyrics.
Favorite Jay-Z album?
Listen, so I was just listening to him on the little car ride.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna say Reasonable Doubt. But Man, that
I think he gonna say it.
What's it with the Holy Grail on it and Picasso and all that? That was really good too.
That's a good ass album. Now I was kind of cross. See, then
come on, I mean, I'm cross because
now
I'm thinking of the Blueprint one now and shit.
Yeah,
now it's like
now listen, Reasonable Doubt was good. Blueprint 1.
Yeah, that Blueprint 1.
I think it's between that and I'm gonna say American Gangster. I love American Gangster.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I mean, you know,
he got a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot in the catalog.
But that shows you greatness too.
And then he got the whole collaboration with everybody on the Dynasty album.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So.
See, but people don't know. They don't really talk about that. The Dynasty album. People who aren't real fans. You know what I mean? Who just You know what I mean? They know. We know.
That count.
It definitely do.
Yeah, everything count, man.
I think about times and memories when I listen to music like that. You know,
because you know what? That Blueprint 1 intro.
Man, listen.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, we're gonna move on.
Shout out to Jay though.
Shout out to Jay. Yeah.
You know, tell us what you think about it. What's your favorite Jay-Z album in the comments? If you're a Jay-Z fan, what do you think about that? So, where are we going to head, man?
Once in a generation,
the time has come.
A fight makes history.
It's champion versus champion.
Before anyone steps in the ring, Errol Spence Jr., Terence Crawford, the most anticipated fight of the decade is here.
Beat him up! Beat him up!
Undefeated, undisputed, unprecedented. Spence versus Crawford for the undisputed world title, Saturday, July 29th, live on pay-per-view.
Spence, Crawford.
Okay, we could talk. We've been talking anyway. If little you know, the champ and myself are huge boxing fans. We've been talking about the fight for a long time.
I mean,
what's up?
I don't know. What's up?
I got Spence now.
Oh, I know you do. I told you before the deal was done.
Yeah.
Before they signed, I've been screaming. I've been trying to talk to you, but you would not listen.
Well, the problem was.
What's the problem?
It was always the accident, man.
What accident?
He got in that accident.
And then what? He still beat people up.
But he didn't look that great. He didn't look the same.
But you know he didn't look the same. You know what? Spence, really what he did was he became more of a fan favorite. He stand in the pocket and he bang with cats now. And he throw body punches and he learned how to fight inside more because people really wasn't into Spence, the technical guy, the throwing the jab and moving around and sticking on you and hitting you with that straight left hand and banging you. Like they wasn't into him to like that. So he just, I don't know.
I mean, before he was injured. Okay, he had a small layoff from the accident.
Man, listen.
I thought he was the best pound for pound fighter.
The dude pedigree is the man was sparring with young Mayweather, with Mayweather as a young 15-year-old kid, 14-year-old kid. This is Errol Spence pedigree, and then I ain't taking away nothing from Bud Crawford.
No, because Bud is nice,
but he ain't like this. He not this dude. This dude is, you know.
He's fought the best fighters he could fight. He definitely has never ducked anyone.
So he got the Shakur problem. People ask like, why don't Errol Spence got a bunch of fights? Because a lot of people don't want to fight him.
See, but I think that's the same about Bud Crawford.
Bud Crawford got about 40 fights.
I get it, but to me, Bud was gonna go out like Winky. Okay, like Winky Wright was a champ, but he could never really unify because nobody wanted to fight Winky Wright at that time. And this is the Vargas time. This is the De La Hoya time too.
Listen, man, ain't nobody ducking Bud Crawford at 147.
Hey, man.
Because the only dude that been at 147 the whole time is still there. And he ain't went nowhere. So Bud then moved up to 147. Ain't nobody ducking Bud Crawford.
Hey, man, I think that's how he won. I think this is the for Bud. I'm going to speak on behalf of Bud.
Go ahead, speak on it.
He has to win this fight.
He do? He don't have to. This is a trilogy match.
He has to win.
No, it's a
this
trilogy
fight.
match.
Because even though he's a champ, he's seen as the lesser fighter in my book.
Why?
Just a little
Who
bit.
said that?
When
You?
we-
That's
now,
your
now, when
opinion?
we talk about the contract negotiations, it was Spence's side that didn't want equal money first. Let's be real. Okay?
He got more belts. He been at the weight the longest.
So people,
he the recognized WBC champion. I don't understand all this.
Okay, but they're seen as on the same level. That's why this fight is so
who you
big.
got?
Take Spence.
Okay, and how many?
By how many rounds? I think it goes the distance.
Yeah, decision. I'll do that. Spence by decision. Listen,
That's your real take? Decision?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you know what?
I think it's gonna be a good fight though.
Spence said that he got a glass jaw. It could end early.
I hear a lot of people saying 8.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't see nobody getting knocked out.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I said the good.
Who got better power?
Spence.
No doubt. No doubt.
So, your wife
Okay.
taking all your money and you don't even know it. How you feel about that?
Bruh.
So, you going to work, you pay all the bills,
Yeah.
and she got a secret bank account.
This? Why do I got a bank statement in the mail with an account that I don't know nothing about?
First of all, don't come in here yelling at me about no account. I have an account to make sure I'm good. That's why the account is there.
Why are you taking money out of the account while I don't know?
You are my husband. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm not. If we were to ever get divorced, I'm not about to be out here with nothing.
We gotta make sure we good. This don't got nothing to do with you sitting taking money out of
Has
the
to do
that I
with
work hard for.
Do you not work for us? Are we not a family? You want? Don't
This
you
is
want me to
working
be
for
good?
you. This ain't working for
No,
us.
it is. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm a woman. If you were to leave me, I need to be okay. What is the problem?
You
with
need
that?
to be a problem. You a self.
What's wrong with her?
Listen, check this out. At the end of the day, you can account
Why?
for that. I work hard and struggling.
I have to make sure I'm good. I can't. I'm not about to argue with you about money.
You are self-
No,
I'm
I'm not. No, I'm not. Everything I've done for us. Are you serious? You mad because I'm putting
Everything you done for who? Everything you done for me, I'm the one working. I'm the one putting in the time.
You cannot be for real right now, Keith. Everything I do for us, and you're mad that I put a little money to the side for me?
Everything you do for
Yes.
us. Everything you do for
Yes.
you. Statement. It's just. I'm gonna tell you, man.
What are you gonna do about it?
What am I gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it?
do
I don't care about this right now. I'm so
You know what I need to do with you? You know what I need to do with you? I need to account and stop sharing you. Cause that's the reason. That's how you able to go in my find my words and take the money.
Do what you gotta do. I don't care about it. I'm so serious. I'm not about to argue with you about no money. I'm not
About
doing
no
it.
money?
No, I'm not arguing
It's
with
just
you about
money
no
to you, right? $22,000 is just a little bit of money to you, huh? I gotta go and work for that money, but it's just a little bit to you, huh?
I'm not about to argue with you about it. Like I said, if you were to break up today, then what am I supposed to do?
If we was
I
to,
have to have something. And
if
you
we
should
was to
want me
break up
be
today,
straight.
you would be A-okay, my friend, because you been stealing money for I don't know how long.
That's gonna make me okay.
$22,000 not gonna make you
No.
okay. Some people don't
Who
make
can
that in a
live
whole
off
year
that?
at their job.
What do they need to get a job? Who can live off of 22? You acting like I stole $100,000. Come on.
Acting
It's
like you
money
stole
you've been giving me that I just put a little bit to the
I
side
took
in
your-
my own account.
Why have you been taking money from my account and putting it in yours without me knowing? $22,000 is a lot of money to be missing. You live in a nice house. I pay all the bills for you. I go to work every day for you, for the family, for the kids.
Don't argue with me about the money when that was our agreement. That was our agreement. Now, you mad about me putting money to the side. I'm not giving it up, so I don't care. What do you want? Like, you can do what you need to do, but I don't care. I'm not. Yes.
Agreement?
Yes.
It was agreement for you to take money out of my account and me not know? When was that agreement made? Because I don't know. I wasn't there.
Ask for the money before I put it in my account.
Is
I got
it ours? Yeah, baby. You
No,
should
it's
be
ours.
asking.
It's ours.
It's ours when we make something together. That's when something is ours. When two people make something together, then it's theirs. If one person provides the whole situation, it's not an our situation, baby. It's a my situation.
So you're mad
and you
that
stealing
I
from me because I didn't give it to you.
Stealing. We share an account, and I made an extra account, and I moved money to my own account so I would be straight.
You something else. I'm
No,
tell you that.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You something else.
No, I'm not.
So let me ask you a question. If I took $22,000 from you, that'd be okay?
You my husband. Do what you need to do. But no, you wouldn't be taking $22,000.
Of course you saying that when you're not the person working 10, 12 hours at a time. Of course you're not going to say that. Of course you cool with it.
Kid, you so mad about this money. What are you going to do about it? I'm not giving it up.
What am I going to do about it?
My nails ain't even done right now.
What am I going to do about it? Okay, check you out. Big.
Hey, I felt him how he was mad as hell, though.
He was mad.
He was super hot. So you posing it to me how I handle it first?
Yeah, go ahead. How you handle it?
Man.
He was calm.
I can't be that calm. I don't think. She took 20 G's.
22.
22 G's out the joint account.
And put it into an offshore. Nah, I'm fucking into a little
to her own account.
Man.
And then she's saying that she's banking on if I leave her. Now you are already suspect if you thinking about me leaving you.
Listen.
For you to do that.
He said he was struggling. He said, I'm struggling out here. And you cipher. And she said it's the money that he gave her.
Ain't nobody gave you that money because you hiding it. And he ain't even know until he noticed it one day.
On the bank statement. It came through.
Like why you planning if we get a divorce, you gonna get alimony.
Cause you on work.
Straight up and down. And you talking about what happens if I leave you, how I'm gonna take care of myself. Like, it might be over today. I'm gonna be real with you. It might be over today. You might
really,
yeah.
Oh,
and I'm gonna call my attorney because that's my money. Because this is joint bank account. You can't just do that. You can't just do that. Now, I'm gonna let you go because I got a flip side too. So the flip side, let me just wait. The flip side to it is he already fucking around? Does she know that? For her to do that
doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That's what I'm gonna say to you. That doesn't matter at all.
She didn't say that because she could have said that.
It doesn't matter.
But
that doesn't matter.
There's no trust.
That doesn't matter.
There's no trust in that.
That's irrelevant.
It's no trust.
Even to bring that up is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Even if he is, you still stealing.
Yeah.
You stealing.
Yeah.
And really, you stealing from yourself.
Cause we got a joint account,
and you probably can have more if I wasn't struggling so motherfucker.
If she was smart, just leave it there. If the shit goes south,
it's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
That's why I would just if the shit goes south, then I would just take it if I was her. But I wouldn't. Don't be reckless.
This shit going south. It already went south.
Yesterday, Kevin Durant said that I was a trash comedian.
I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
Dad, bro, why you get personal? I ain't talking about that monstrosity sitting on top of your head. I kept it basketball. You said that offense wins championships instead of defense winning championships, and I disagreed. I said it's probably the thinking that you have is why you haven't got close to competing for a title since leaving Golden State. Because during Golden State's run, they had a top 3 defensive efficiency. That's a fact. Since defense isn't as important, explain this to me, Eddie Kane Jr. In the modern era of basketball, the Hall of Famers with the most titles, Kareem, Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, Kobe, Tim Duncan. They have at minimum 8 all-defensive selections. Not a bunch of scoring titles between all of them. All have a significant amount of all-defense selections. You know what Kevin Durant has never had? I know you're thinking waves, and you're right. But Kevin Durant has never had an all-defensive selection. The funny thing is, the only team that has had a bad defensive efficiency and still won the title is the 0-1 Lakers. And they had Kobe and Shaq. And ironically, both of them were all defensive selections that year. So even when there's a bad team defense, you still need your best players to be top tier on the defensive end. But I'll do you one better. You know who put an end to that Lakers dynasty? The Detroit Pistons. Our only Hall of Famer on the team is Ben Wallace, who averaged a whopping 6 points a game through his career. Defense.
Well, does defense win championships?
It would seem so.
I mean, you have to play defense.
It would seem so. I mean, the perfect analysis that the young comedian gave showed that defense definitely wins championships. Even when he talked about Golden State.
But I wouldn't expect you to know anything about defense, Kevin Durant, because playing defense takes heart. And after you joined the Golden State Warriors, after losing a 3-1 lead to them, we all knew you didn't have heart. Instead of wanting to run it back, you went ahead and joined the team that knocked you out of the playoffs. But my question is, why would you join them if scoring is what wins championships? Because you were the leading scorer in the league the year before that, and Russ, your teammate, won the scoring title the year after. You, the two best scoring dudes in the entire league was on the same team. Why would you leave? And even though you were supposed to be the best scorer in the league, you were up 3-1. And what did you do in Game 5? You went 12 of 31 from the field. What did you do in Game 6? You went 10 of 31 from the field. So either the Warriors locked y'all up defensively to get past you, which would make defense more important, or you're a choke artist. Which one is it? Which one is it? And then you have the nerve to name yourself Easy Money Sniper. You know what a sniper is? A killer. You know what a sniper is? Accurate. Those are two things you are not whenever a team is dependent on you to carry them to victory. You miss everything. That's why it makes sense that you went over to Golden State. They had already shown that they were killers and that they were winners. See, you only look like a killer whenever other killers are already in the room with you. You're like, not a sniper. You're the dude with the pea shooter. You just add a little bit on top, like the nigga in Harlem Nights.
I mean, I've been said that.
Man.
These are things that I've always reiterated. You know what I'm saying? I've always felt that KD, you know what I'm saying, just chased them rings. And he right, they would have won that shit. If Klay Thompson don't get hurt in that game too with that knee,
right,
they probably win that shit without KD again.
See, in the game of basketball, when a team's best player gets hurt, the team suffers tremendously. When you got hurt in the playoffs when you was with Golden State, they still won the Western Conference Finals. They still went on to the finals. And if Klay Thompson didn't get hurt, they probably would have won without you, which is what Draymond told you to your face when y'all were arguing, that they were winning before you and they'll win after you. And you left Golden State after that. And what they do? Won without you because they didn't need a pea shooter. See, Kevin, you're just a scorer. And not only are you a scorer, you're a scorer who doesn't score whenever your team needs you to score the most. See, if offense was what it took, then Mike D'Antoni would have several rings. That Phoenix Suns offense was the best offense I've ever seen in my life. They got Steve Nash 2 MVPs. That's twice as many as you, by the way, Kevin. Why doesn't Steve Nash have a ring? He doesn't even have a finals appearance. But you believe that offense is the way to go. So when you left Golden State, you went over to the Nets and you had them hire Steve Nash as your coach. You're the best scorer. He was on the best offensive scoring team of all time. All this offense, you added, you know what I mean, James Harden, and you added Kyrie Irving. So much offense. Why you get swept in the first round of the playoffs to the defensive-minded Celtics? Mr. Offense, explain it to me. Explain it to me. The only thing in that series that was more abysmal than the aerial view of your scout was your shooting percentage in that series. But even though I've given you all these facts, you probably still disagree with me because you're an idiot that doesn't care anything about facts. So you're going to continue to stack your Phoenix Suns team with a bunch of scorers. I suggest all you scoring niggas focus on the defensive end because your scoring is good enough that you're going to score anyway. That's how you win a title. But go ahead, try to outscore everybody. And you and your cradle cap will be sent home again in the playoffs.
Some people you just don't mess with, though, man. I'm not trying to get roasted like that.
Man, I mean, you ain't going to get roasted. Your hair ain't that bad.
Nice. That bad? With the side comments over here.
So,
it's a lot.
You wore your jersey. Let's talk some about some football.
It's all good. I mean, I would want to talk about Nuke Hopkins, like I told you earlier, man. When he requested the trade, he stated that he wanted to go to a team with a premier quarterback in a winning situation.
Well.
Okay. So all the talk initially, to me, I thought he was going to your boys. I thought that y'all could use another dog receiver. Okay? I mean, y'all got Diggs. And then who else? So I thought that Nuke would be perfect in Buffalo. Perfect. Then a big talk.
You don't know nothing about the Bills, man. Just don't even quote nothing.
I know a little bit.
Don't quote nothing, man. You don't know nothing about the roster, man. You don't know. I know in-depth analysis about your crippling quarterback team.
Yeah.
So
I know about y'all too.
You know what I mean? You can't even name the second receiver. Y'all got some bums, man. Anyways, I think there is a young man out here that is just being widely disrespected. Deshaun Watson is coming back this year, okay? When he left, he was a top 5 quarterback. He will be a top 5 quarterback again in this league.
AFC North.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just feel like, man, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, I just feel like them teams gonna run a division, man.
You forgot one name.
I forgot. I did not.
You didn't say Joe Burrow.
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
That's disrespect, man.
Nah. Maybe you think so. Maybe you think so. Maybe you see something I don't see, man.
That's a little Buffalo animosity.
This is shit I always said. Yeah. But you know what? Y'all cats know better than I know. You know what I mean?
I mean, they did win the division.
You know what I mean? I just know they never beat Lamar Jackson. I know that.
Okay. All right.
I know that.
You play who in front of you.
I know that.
That's what you do.
You do that.
If Lamar ain't there, I'm going to play.
I know. Just like when that dude ain't there, got to be taking naps.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I like Pittsburgh, too, because you know that like they got a good front office. They always draft good.
Definitely. So. Pittsburgh is a good franchise.
One of the best.
Definitely one of the best. Well run. Front franchises out there.
Right.
I mean, so I don't know much about Pickett, though. I mean,
what you mean?
I think that he just needs a little more time. Young kid.
It's his second year.
I think that he's going to be better.
They got weapons.
They do. You know, so right now, I guess I see they're the 4th best team in there.
Really? The Steelers?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you just talked about Deshaun Watson.
Man, I don't know.
Let's rank the division right now.
Rank the division right now?
Well, they ain't played a snap on paper.
On paper?
Let's go.
Ravens, Browns, Steelers, Bengals.
Jesus Christ. Get this man out of here. I definitely got Bengals 1.
Okay.
Ravens 2.
Okay.
Browns, Steelers.
Okay.
Okay? Because that's how it actually shook out last year.
Okay.
Let's be real.
All right. It's a new year. It's a new year.
You know, and the Bengals.
There's 2 sides of the football.
Are the champs.
There's 2 sides of the football.
Until they get dethroned.
Okay.
I mean, we just look at y'all. Y'all the champs too till you get dethroned.
You know, we're not talking about us. We're not talking about us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just representing. I don't really want to get into it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So
shouldn't ask me to wear this Dolphins gear.
Why not? Go ahead, talk about your team then.
I don't want to talk about my team.
Why?
We're talking about football.
Oh, okay. All right.
You don't want to talk about Buffalo.
Nah.
This is football.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Washington.
Oh yes.
Magic Johnson.
Very good. Very good. You know,
that's a great opportunity. And I don't know why God blessed me with these opportunities. But I want to excel not only for myself and my family, but for all African Americans, and making sure we can see ourselves in these seats. And I want people to know that we can do the job. And even sitting here with you now is a blessing.
Part owner of the Commanders. Great deal. You know, speaking about African Americans and ownership, we don't own any NFL franchise.
We do now.
We do now.
So they in the building.
Yeah.
So you know what? I do want to talk about our division.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about the Jets?
Let's talk about the Jets. A-Rod. Let's talk about him.
That's your guy, huh?
Nah, man. I
what
mean,
you think? We're 39.
He's old.
He's 39.
He's old. But I still think that he's a good quarterback.
His passer rating last year, this is to say he was a good quarterback.
I mean, I don't think the Packers were good last year.
Yes, they were. Coming off 2 MVPs. I don't understand how the Packers aren't good. They have 9 first-rounders on defense. All they do is take defensive players. Like, that defense is banging. They got 2 of the best 1-2 punches in the running game, and they had 2 really good rookie receivers. The dude Watson, who dropped the ball on the first game, you punish him all the way to week 8 instead of going. See, I question Aaron Rodgers' leadership at times, bro, and how he approaches it.
Well, that's true. And we all know that he has problems with leadership. He's a diva quarterback, even in his old age.
So 39.
Yeah, and he does make some questionable decisions.
Why does everybody think this dude is the savior at 39 and then think he's going to play another year?
Now, that I don't know.
That's funny, though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just surprised, though. I guess they feel like their defense wasn't the Niners' defense.
It wasn't, but it's still a good defense.
Man.
I mean, that D-line, bro. Quentin Williams and them boys up there, they are nasty.
Man, they play that wide 9, man. Motherfuckers give up hella shit off tackle in the run game. Man, hey, listen, I watch football. I understand
Straight
shit.
Up.
Like, bro,
you
like,
know what I mean? Yeah, man. When we talk about, you just talked about, the Eagles and that division. That's a tough-ass division, okay?
Who you like? You like the Eagles or the Cowboys this year?
Eagles.
You like the Eagles? Man, I don't know. I think, man, that defense, Cowboys got a really good D.
Okay.
Yeah, they went out and got a really good D, man. I don't.
Who's a more balanced football team? The Eagles defense is pretty good too, and they
added a lot in the run game.
Nasty.
They nasty.
They got nothing but better.
I would say the Eagles. We'll see how those rookies hold up though.
Shit, I mean, if you had to ask me today, gun to my head, I would take the Eagles to come out the NFC again.
Oh, no. I'm taking the Niners.
Nah.
Whew, yeah.
I love Debo and them boys, but no.
You don't think so?
No. No, Frosty.